Hello everyone. First thing, I'd like to say thank you to everyone that watched my first video and to the people that subscribed to my channel, which was like 2 or 3, and to everyone who left a comment. Thank you. I had fun. I hope you. It sounded like you also had fun watching my setup and stuff. So I decided to share some more stuff today. Before doing this, guys, I'm gonna show you my passport size traveler's notebook, because as much as I intended just to use the one, which is my personal one, the one I showed you guys in the previous video, the A6 size, I thought it would be kind of cool to have one with me, like almost everywhere I go, because the A6 is more like the one that I used to, sit and write my stuff and blah blah, like at home. And I don't see myself like taking that like a lot of places. So I thought, well, I already have this one. I should give it a try. So this is the one. I think it's the same one I showed you already. I had this clip that I never used, that it's kind of, I don't know, I kind of like it because you can put paper or receipts or something there. I have this pen holder that I made with a teeny tiny piece of leather, which is this guy. I don't know if you can see it very well. It's just this. This is not the way it should be. It's not properly finished, but it works, and I kind of like it. So it's there, and the pen fits. I made it to fit this size. Oh, there it is. Anyways, there. So that's the clip. Then we have this leather pocket or sleeve that I made a long time ago when I was experimenting. So it's 2 pockets in the front and 1 large pocket in the back. Or if you flip it around, it could be in this pocket over there and those 2 in the back. Right now, I only have a few clips because they're always handy. I have these post-it notes, a few that I had left that I rounded the corners, and of course I cut to fit this size, because who doesn't like post-it notes? And my first insert, this is my first time I bought a traveler's notebook insert. Of course, as you can see, I rounded the corners because I don't like them pointy, because I know they're gonna get ruined and that's gonna bother me huge time. Like it's gonna drive me crazy, I know it. I glued this thing that comes with the insert in here. Since it was my first, I was very excited to see kind of like how it was, and it's so pretty. I like the paper. I'm not a big fan of how white this is or the grid style, but I decided just to give it a try and just write notes of things I need to do or remember, like quick notes. Nothing fancy. Then I have this plastic or vinyl kind of sleeve. This morning I printed this calendar because I always like to have calendars, and instead of gluing this to here or there, I just glue it to a nice piece of watercolor paper I had. So I can just remove it from there, take a look, anything, and it's gonna be like sturdy enough, and it can live there. I like it. My second insert is a Muji passport that they don't sell anymore, I found out, which is very sad because I kind of love them. Like, I like them more than the Traveler Notebook brand. And I have 2 more left in my drawer, and that's it. So yeah. And here I've been writing like patterns for notebooks I want to make, sourdough bread recipes, my first recipes when I was still experimenting, other stuff that I've been doing patterns for, and that's pretty much it. Sourdough pizza, sourdough cinnamon raisin bread, which is very weird, like patterns for leather stuff and recipes. Kind of my thing though. And I love this notebook, it's beautiful. This is the other side of the vinyl pouch, I guess. I kept this thing because it's kind of pretty. I kind of want to glue it in the front of the notebook. And don't do that to me. And I have these two stickers. All you need is love and blah blah blah, which I don't think I'm gonna use, but someone gave them to me, so I'm just keeping them there. And this insert that is actually no brand, or actually my own creation, like years ago when I was making this stuff. This is recycled paper, and I decided to put it here, so if I want to start like doodling or drawing stuff, I should have somewhere to do that. I used to do that a lot in the past, and now I never do it. And I think it would be good to start doing it again. And I have here, this is like this is not, it's open on both sides. I was gonna say it would be a good pouch, but I'm not sure. This is the other side, and this piece of paper here is there just because I had something glued to the back of the notebook, and all the glue was still here on the leather, so I decided to put this kind of paper, and now the glue is getting stuck on the paper and getting removed from the leather, which is what I wanted. So that is my setup. It's not being used a lot yet, except for the recipes and stuff, but it's kind of nice. I kind of like it. Like, I'm happy that it makes sense in my head, because I didn't want to just have them or have another one just to have it. And yeah, so that's that guy. Let me find the other two. So my other invention, is it here? Is it on frame? There. Is this guy, which I think it's very similar to the card size traveler's notebook. Maybe a little smaller than the official one. I'm not sure. This was a null piece of leather. That it was the cover actually of a passport size notebook that I just trimmed. And since I actually needed a wallet, I made a wallet. So there's a pocket for your cash, one pocket for your other stuff. I have like a transit card, library card, and two pockets here for credit and debit card, and two IDs, or yeah, my ID and my health card, and that's it. But if I wanted to, I could put I could do the holes here and put a notebook. It's just, for me, it doesn't make sense having more notebooks in more sizes when I already spent some time not justifying but finding a real use for this one. So I don't need it, and I needed a wallet, and because I love the system so much, this makes sense to keep it closed. So, and it's not centered, that's bothering me, I think. But it looks kind of pretty. I like it. I like the result a lot. And yeah, I won't be getting the card size though. That's not gonna happen. I don't need it. And this is like a pen case or something I made a long time ago. This was actually this color, like the natural color of the leather, and I dyed this black and brown, and all of this is more like an exercise to me, because I like doing things. So I like learning by doing, and of course getting frustrated. But I made this and I've never used it, and for the first time today I put some pens in there, and it looks kind of nice. I kind of like it. Like, I have all these gel pens which are not fancy. This Muji, the same one I have here, but in black. And I have this fountain pen, which is the only one I have at the moment. It's supposed to be a Pilot. I think it is. It works pretty fine. I got it in like Chinese website, so it could be a fake Pilot, but it works. I am planning on getting like my real fountain pen, which I think it's gonna be just like a Pilot Kakuno, which is very similar to this, but it's just, I want to try one like for real. Like, how does it feel to have one and use it as your as your main pen? But this looks kind of nice. Like, if I had like 4 or 5 that I really love, I can just have them here and they will be very well protected. I don't know if I'm going to be using it or not, but I'm kind of liking it. I don't know. What do you think? It's kind of pretty. I like that leather is so versatile, and you can make notebooks or this or wallet or anything to protect stuff or accessories or anything. Like, it's so, you can do so much. That's why I keep doing stuff and I can't stop. But anyways, I just wanted to share my Passport Traveler's Notebook and these 2 little guys that were like extra this time. This pen case, which I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna maybe put a fountain pen, or I don't know. I have to select my favorite one. So now this sounds like fun. And like, not precisely a TN, but a wallet that, if you'd like it, like if it was your thing, it would be a nice TN too. I just don't see, you know what I think about the TN size, the card size? It's that if I had a notebook in here and this size, I think the only thing I would use it would be to write lists for like going to the grocery store, like just to potatoes, milk, toilet paper. Like, that would be the only stuff I would write there. So I don't know if I need that. Anyways, that was the video of today. I'm gonna try to post more things. I want to make another video showing how to do this guy, this pen holder with a clip, because it's very useful and stays there very nicely. So I'm gonna make a tutorial for that, and see you in the next one. Bye.